We think we know Ernest Hemingway, the icon, Papa, the man who defined grace under pressure. But deep in the dust of old KGB archives, a secret waited, a Codename Argo. In 1940, the great American author was recruited by the Soviet Union. This connection, along with his ties to Cuba, would eventually put him directly in the crosshairs of one of the most powerful men in America. But even that is not the most terrifying part of his story. The true horror began in his final years. Hemingway became paranoid. Severely. He told his wife, Mary, that the FBI was following them. He whispered in cars, convinced they were bugged. He pointed to men in a bank, insisting they were federal agents auditing his accounts. His friends and his doctors all dismissed it. It was delusion, a symptom of depression and alcoholism. He was taken to the Mayo Clinic to be cured. There, he was subjected to repeated rounds of electroshock therapy, a brutal treatment that destroyed his memory. The very tool he needed to write, the one thing that defined him, was systematically erased because he dared to tell the truth. Here is the devastating twist. Decades later, his FBI file was released. Edgar Hoover, obsessed with Hemingway's life in Cuba and fearing communist influence, had indeed placed him under intense surveillance. The phones were tapped. The mail was opened. He was being followed. His paranoia was not paranoia at all. It was reality. The man was being hunted by his own government. When he tried to tell the truth, the world called him insane. The cure for his madness was a treatment that obliterated his mind. A was gaslit by the state, and by his doctors, into oblivion. What happens when your greatest fear is real, but everyone you trust insists it is only in your head?